all year long? Well, as it turns out, we do this today in Apple for some of our customers. We have a group of customers that really demand this today. So again, we have experience here. The next thing they told us was a group of them wanted to be self-sufficient, particularly in the hardware area. So what have we done? Look at this. Steve showed this earlier. Pull it out, replace. Very simple, very fast. You can do it in seconds. I've been doing manufacturing a long time. I've never seen anything this good before. You can literally train someone with very limited knowledge to do this in seconds. So we feel really good in this space as well. Now, a group of them said, well, yeah, that's fine, but I want on-site support. I don't want to touch anything. And so, as you probably know, we also do this today for a group of our customers. So again, we feel pretty good in this space. The next thing they told us was that they wanted speed. Really, really fast. In fact, the group that didn't want to touch anything wanted 4-hour on-site support. We don't do this today. We've really majored in learning how to do this over the last several months, and I'm pleased to tell you that today we're ready to do this. Now, also for those customers that want to do this, but they want to do it themselves so that they can take 4 hours to 4 seconds, we're providing them a spare parts kit so they can go in and make this easy change themselves. So if you look at this list, 7 things. We had to really hone on the last one, but we feel like we've got a great base to build upon here. So again, when we step back from this, there was one thing among that list that they yelled louder than all the rest. Do you know which one it was? It was this one. They're really sick of this. They're almost sick to their stomachs of this. And we feel like this, that we can do this better than anyone else. Because we're one of the last companies that can provide the whole of the solution. So today I'm very pleased to announce 3 separate offerings in this area. The Premium Service Support Plan, which is a 3-year plan that includes hardware and software. The Service Parts Kit that I referred to before. And professional services offerings where we will do a custom plan for our larger customers that want something unique. And all of these are available today. We anticipate the first 2 of those having an enormous attach rate to the servers that we sell. So that's support. Now I'd like to go to sales. How do we sell it? You may be wondering which target markets we might look at. Well, there's several target markets in the audience here today, I'm glad to say. And the very first one sitting around in this part of the audience here is education. We have the largest client base of any company in the world in education. We're very proud of that. We continue to very much focus on this market. We think there's a great opportunity for us here. We call on tens of thousands of institutions in this area. The second is creative. Apple continues to be the platform of choice in this environment. We think there's a great opportunity for us in this target. Biotech. You're going to hear from one of these customers next. You already saw some of the demos from Phil in terms of the Blast application. And in video, this is a very interesting vertical for us where our platform share in this market grew to almost 50% last year. And with our push into Final Cut Pro and the apps area increasing there, our momentum is building in this market. So we're going to initially focus on these 4 markets. The channels that we will go after here. If you look at how other people are selling servers today, there's principally 2 ways. In the direct space, you have direct sales and e-commerce. In the indirect space, you have mail order and VARN specialists. It's a value-added reseller, indirect reseller. Well, if you look at the direct area, there's a king of this. And that king is the guys in Texas. They do this really, really well. They sell a lot of servers direct. And that doesn't mean that no one else sells direct. In fact, many companies are pushing to sell more and more direct. But if you look at the indirect area, these guys are sort of the kings of the indirect area. You have the new compact HP company and IBM in this area. So what are we going to do? Which one will we select? Well, it turns out we're going to do all of these. And there's a real reason for this. This is just not wanting to be everywhere. It's that we have perhaps the largest sales force in the United States in education. All of them are going to be very focused on this. We have a great online store that's built up significant momentum in the last 4 years. We're going to be taking orders there today. In the mail order space, and this is one that you may not know, Apple really started this channel. This was born with Apple. And those partners have been key to Apple for years. They continue to be. This area, this mail order area, you may not know this, they sell over 1/3 of the servers sold through the indirect channel in the United States. Over 1/3. These are guys that we've had relationships with for a long time. And the VARN specialist area is also very key to us, because there's some markets that we've said that the best way to attack these is through a VAR. Video is a great example of this. We doubled the number of our video VARs last quarter from the previous quarter. So we're committed to selling through all of these channels because our customers enjoy doing business with all of these.